actually run into each other for a 5v5 team fight. Big wraparound here from DogChamp. They're going to hold the high ground, and Beta running right towards them. Stonebank, he's the one up front. Moo's going to spot him out. The rest of the team, DogChamp, turn around. What are you doing? Instead, they'll go after Lodine. I mean, they could have had speed. Oh, excuse me, rather, they could have had Stonebank, but instead, Moose will be the one to take the kill into Stonebank. They don't really coordinate the first blood gold to go the way of a core. Fire, and he has the Shadow Walk, but Stominan's got the dust ready. And that should be a secondary kill. Moose trying to run. Oh, he's got enough regen. The Tango provides enough. He'll be able to reset on the Bounty Hunter. And it does seem like they're running a tri-lane versus tri-lane matchup here for this top lane. Is Speed now going to get jumped here by Stonebank? A very nice gush and a very nice purge from Bloody Nine. The Stonebank now being targeted, but Moose, he moved a bit too far in. He's going to die for his troubles. Now Speed's in trouble as well. And he is gone. It's kind of the thing, like, I think they believe this Venomance is going to be strong in a tri-lane, which it is, but it's also going to be kind of weak. It's going to be very interesting to see if they can win this one out.
Yeah, this is a little bit strange.
Like, able to find kills with the ball slow and Stominant just knocking them back constantly with the flame break. So, I mean, the Pos 4 Batrider is doing some great work. There's been plenty of setups here by Stominant. And DNM just not having the start he would like. I mean, they're going to have to focus more attention, I think, on trying to make his life a little bit easier. As now Dendi mid lane, speaking of life not being easy, he's going to get jumped here by Red 2 and Moose. And he's eventually going to die as Red is able to take him out. Stominant should be able to find maybe a trade here onto Red 2. Oh, but not quite. Stuns are there from Moose. The race is on for the power rune, but Stominant is forced to back off as Red does pick up the invis and immediately starts running up top.
Get that bounty rune as well, so fully reset now on the Void Spirit off the back for that kill. A pretty damn big kill as they find Stonebank now too.
That was just Bloody Nine, John. That was literally Bloody Nine on his own getting that kill. Stominant underestimating the Purifying Flames damage, but Bloody Nine, he knew how strong he was. It's mid lane, Dendi again being caught out. He is still just level 5, one creep away. He just TP'd in. Oh no. Red 2's going to be 2 levels ahead of him.
Yeah, that's not the good start that you'd want. Stonebank forced to TP mid as well. Doesn't cancel it, so
DNM.
At the least he'll get a little bit of farm here.
Now, DNM got the Wisdom Rune here, John, but it looks like it's going to be the 3rd death of the game for him, and they do get him. I mean, Wisdom Runes are great, and we know DogChamp loves securing those early 7-minute Wisdom Runes, but I don't know if it's worth his life.
Yeah, that's a big sacrifice. I do feel like it's still somewhat worthwhile to stall out the level 6 of a Silencer and a Batrider, but you have to be a bit careful. You can get away with it once, at least getting 2 of them kind of offsets that, as they find Stonebank now mid, and he also just TP'd into mid. Oh my. He's gonna walk to a lane. This is really, I don't know, this movement from mid is very weird, and we just find that backline. Take away the Oracle, take away the save, and then it just becomes really rough for DogChamp to try and look for the angles back in. And they're still doing a fine job farming, but speed?
I mean, Dendi's getting chased down here at top lane as well. In fact, they're going for the fight back here. Dendi feeling like he's stronger. Global Silence is out. Remnants forward. Dendi, one more hit will get it, and he's got it. But now, Rupture being committed, so Dendi is going to find himself in danger. Bloodright going to lock him down, and he's got nowhere to go. For Dendi, though, I mean, he found Red 2 on his own. I think you could pretty much say that's a worthwhile kill here for the side of Bait. Roshan, obviously, a pretty big deal for either side. The DogChamp still look like they might be the stronger team in this fight, but they do not want to allow Roshan to go down, that's for sure. Bait now going to smoke up. They're going to try and force it. Question is, who can they find first? The answer might just be Speed, who shows himself with the Gale. They jump in immediately. Lasso's out. They've got the offlane Venom, and Speed is just dead. Beautiful start here from Bait. But the jump is there onto Funnick, who does barely survive, going on to Moose with the roar, but it's not going to be enough because Bloody Nine is right behind him, healing him up. Meanwhile, Speed, he brought back, he came back into the team fight, but he's on the front lines. He'll try to survive through it. Bloody Nine with the false promise, keeping him alive, but Dendy is still chasing them down. Speed has died back, but the team fight is going in favor of DogChamp. So they are buying back now on the side of Bait. Dendy is gone. He could buy back as well. Meanwhile, Stominant will buy, or rather die, and might buy back himself, as they are all buying back on the side of Bait. D&M getting locked down to the last second is going to go as Bait. I think it may have cost them, what, 3 buybacks? But they end up securing Roshan.
Yeah, it's a lot of commitment, but the fast lead. Cleared away, not quite safely.
Oh, jump in. Lasso is there. Global Silence is popped immediately, and Speed's targeted, though. He's a tanky boy. They are just healing him up thanks to Bloody Nine being right behind him. And he doesn't even flinch. He won't even bother using false promises. Now D&M moving in, takes out Stonebank. Lodine able to TP away. Dendy going to try and do the same moves. He can't get the stun off. But 2 going down, it was Stominant and Stonebank buy back on Lodine if you can avoid it. Problem is now they might go for the T2 tower, and now they might try to force a team fight as Stonebank setting up for a nice Wukong's command. He's going to find Speed in it. Lasso is out immediately, but Bloody Nine's there. He's got the false promise once again, so Speed can fight back. Stonebank probably will still find the kill, but in the meantime, in the backside, Funnick was falling rather low. Speed finally going down eventually from Stonebank, but Stonebank's gone. Buyback is immediate from the Monkey King. I mean, the fact that Speed just stood there and manned up and actually survived for that long as the Venomancer, it's kind of ridiculous, but when nobody's focusing this Oracle, he's just not going to die. Not quick enough.
I like that Bait. They go for a smoke because of these buybacks, but I don't know if DogChamp will give you that opportunity. They know that there's pressure here on Bait to try to make a play.
Moves. More stuff away. Lasso is there. D&M was rushing in for a fight. Will not bother anymore. He will back his way out. Sure, you got a couple for your trouble here as Bait, but it costs you a buyback on Stonebank, and that's just not going to feel good. It feels pretty bad as now they make the jump in on Lodine. Dendy also caught out by the root of the Fortune's End. Red 2 is still trying to chase for Stominant. Because he couldn't get away. So now no roar available for this team fight for the second time in a row. They're going to smoke up, but there's no initiation apart from Stominant now. And there's still 45 seconds without the Monkey King. Jump in. Lasso is there, but you've got Bloody Nine with the false promise. He's not going to allow it. D&M now rushing in. They will find Dendy as well. This game 1, I mean, I'm not going to say it's over yet, John, but it sure as hell looks over. Without the MK Pos 1, it's like, how the hell do you defend this? The answer is you probably just can't. So Megas are incoming. Red 2. Gonna go right in after Lowline in the fountain. So he does get chained up. He won't find the kill, but he sure as hell does a lot of damage. Has even the Ags up now. They do continue fighting. Dendy's made the jump in to try and get something done for his team, but it's all too late. He'll Remnant back in, Remnant back out, and he is going to survive. As Funnick, he will jump in with a roar now onto the Bloodseeker, but do they actually have the damage? D&M, he'll just run out with the BKB. It's only Bloody Nine to go down so far, as Red 2 is going to jump back in after Dendy, finds the Ember, and Bait, I don't know if they can keep fighting this. They are going to try, but Funnick's in danger. D&M maybe going a bit too far with the Blood Mist, may end up killing himself here. It does get away as Red 2's doing all the work. Triple kill for the Void Spirit. And that's it. GG is called. Bait. It was close at one stage of the game here for the side of Bait, but ultimately they were. It's up to Bait to show us exactly what they can do. We'll get to see very, very soon, I'm sure. As they are going to smoke up as 5, run right towards Bait here on the bottom side of the map. Though there is going to be a smoke break by Stonebank. We'll see Bloody Nine, but he's not reacting very quickly. Maybe setting up for a big team fight. The Blood Right is going to be there, but a nice Aether Remnant going to lock him down. Stonebank is dropping so low, but a Surge is skilled up. It won't matter though. Moose got the final right click in. Oh, it's such a bad start. Lodine's also going to go down. And now you've got level 1 Surge on Funny.
Yeah, that is not good. There is no justification for that. You don't even get the save.
Oh, at least they got red too.
Yes.
That's good. I mean, it's still like such a win for DogChamp. It's not even close to being fair here for Bait.
No. This is up to Funnick. And to be fair, Funnick hits level 3. So now he can just cut the creep wave, play with the Iron Shell, get what he needs out of this lane. Again, you're not going to be applying pressure on DNM though. And he is up there in the CS. Every single lane in terms of creeps right now is heavily in the favor of DogChamp at least.
Bit of a fight there, top lane of the Lotus pool. Stominen dropping pretty low, trying to abuse the Firefly, but it is level 1, and it's not like he had an Iron Shell on top of him to really get that damage escalating. Funnick, though, now seeing how low they are, can just go for a bit of a dive himself. Bloody Nine going to try and load us up to try and survive through this, and now they might even turn this one. Funnick needs to be very careful. They've got the gaze up, but no, DNM, maybe he's going to go down. Funnick, though, is the one to drop. So, I mean, if Funnick, he gets the Lich kill first, but it's not really worth his own life. As now, bottom lane, Moose at least does drop here, so Bait finding a pretty nice kill on the other side of the map here for Stonebank. Already, it just feels like all the kills are really just going in the favor of DogChamp.
And one thing you're getting here on Bait is with these really low lanes, you are getting a lot of presence out from Stonebank. So you can threaten to kill while you're low there on DNM. He is likely to just always get low with all of this damage coming out inside of Bait speed.
Woo. Speed is, I mean, he's surviving for now. Lodine the one to go down. But eventually, Speed eats the Lotus. Stominen in the meantime does go down. Speed should get hit by the Blood right now. He's fine. Stonebank's the one to drop. Oh boy. That's rough.
Our boy Speed. He's showing us a broken hero right now, Mike.
But DogChamp, they're just going to just hang around this bottom lane. Like, Speed's just finding so much XP and farm on the Veno as well. And the thing is, even with this TA farming really well, like you are against a Veno. So it's the refraction is not going to last very long, as Speed is going to get jumped now bottom lane. They should have their way with him. Speed trying to get out, does land a Gale, trying to go back after Lodine, but ultimately cannot do it. Meanwhile, Stonebank now getting very low thanks to Moose, but Bloody Nine is forced to TP in to help Moose survive Stominen's Firefly damage. They will even pop a Blood Right once again. Make sure the chase cannot continue. And so everyone on the side of Bait is going to be just fine. DogChamp, I say that, Lodine. Going to be dived now by DNM. So it will be a bit of a trade here, but certainly in the favor of Bait.
Yeah, they've managed to finally punish the Venomancer. Speed actually switches lanes. Heads up top now to hold that lane steady, which I suppose it's fair. You're not going to care too much about Iron Shell. You've always got your wards to drop. You need some sort of EXP right now on Speed. And DNM can afford to play elsewhere, although he does TP back up top. Red 2. Nails it.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to fight over the power rune. Sadly for Stominen, he tried to run away at the last moment and got caught by an Aether Remnant, so not only did he lose the rune for Dendi, but he also lost his life, which I'm sure Dendi was pretty unhappy about. So DNM, top lane. They won't be unhappy if they find this kill. Nice vacuum from Funnick. RP committed by DNM. Does land on 3, but they've got the lift back into the Blood Right. DNM still trying. Blast off. Oh, it's there, but it's not enough. Lodine still finds the kill, but they're going to lose Stonebank anyway. Moves, setting up a perfect fight for his team. Sure, you still lose out, I think, on DogChamp losing DNM first, but
going down bot, get the solo XP going. The one thing that you are kind of leaving alone is Dendi. As you mentioned, this is the ray of hope right now for Bait. He's had the best laning result out of all of his team's lanes. He has this ride into the Dragonlance lined up pretty smoothly. And that pressure is still applying up top.
Yeah, Bloody Nine going to be chased down here. Bait now with the double Iron Shells. Just going to stick onto the Lich, and once the Frost Shield is gone... Oh, hold on a minute. Red 2, he's rotated again. Bloody Nine. It's going to end up gazing Funnick to ensure that they can't chase down Red 2, but Red's got some help. DNM's here. He's still got a step charge as well, so Red's not really in too much danger. Unless he messes up, he should be just fine. And Stominen's the one to go down. They feed even more kills back the way of DogChamp. Not the greatest of news here if you are bait.
It's a little bit scary to give DNM this much. Mask of Madness into Echo Saber build-up, into probably the Satanic as well, to full disassembly. And he's just set to have a smooth ride. No one to contest him. They're trying to make moves onto speed again with a wall.
They are. Last
Oh,
stop
boy.
is there. Moves landing perfectly. Funnick just surely cannot survive this onslaught as he might have to be denied off again, but Lodine can't quite get there. Speaking of Lodine, he's also going to drop. Moose picking up a killing spree here on the techies. Stonebank at least might be able to trade. And looks like he will eventually. But Speed's going to go for a man fight now. Gale does land. He's got the Veil of Discord as well, but they can't keep chasing. Stonebank still proving to be a little bit too fast.
Oh man, everything lines up. Even the dig from Bloody Nine. Sword build plus Bracer. He does 97 damage. That's wild. That's
Not
maybe
bad.
a bit too much.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe a
for
touch
a
too
Venomancer at level 8, almost hitting 100 per right click is pretty insane considering, you know, all the poison damage he has. As Lodine feels like dying, so he's going to jump into Speed and Bloody Nine, and he's going to get Chain Frosted to death.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Doesn't really do much to stall out this push onto the tier 1. DogChamp should just be able to find it, equalize the map a little bit. They have managed to get some space out for Funnick up top. So this is buying room for your Darkseer to build up. Vanguard already up for Funnick. Wonder if he goes Aura early down mid.
Oh, mid lane, Dendi. He thought he could take advantage of a double damage rune, but he's going down to Moose as Funnick has shown up. Bloody Nine's literally just going to walk away from these. Oh, hold on a minute. Nice little surge on the illusion, but the Aether Remnant is going to get
themselves. They're not too far behind, but this is the kind of lineup that does want to be ahead.
Speed's hanging around mid lane. 4 heroes from Bait are here. They're going to try and make the play with the Surge out and the Blink Dagger. They've got Speed on the Venomancer. That's a nice pick off for Bait. Mind you, it does cost them 4 heroes to make that happen. But they do get away with it.
You're more than happy again. That's the Blink reveal of Stominant paying off quite nicely. So you get that surprise factor out of the way on a pretty juicy target. Stonebank?
Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, Stonebank's just being dived into the tier 2 tower. Lodine, Stolen Chain Frost actually bouncing through the neutral creeps and might go back towards Moose. But Moose...
Oh, wait, what?
Oh, Moose! He's gonna find a trade. Meanwhile, Dendi ends up dying. DNM kills him off in the mid lane. So nothing really working out. Like, you got a techie's kill, but you gave away 3 heroes for that across. And now DogChamp, they're just into the mid-tier what?
They can look to
Stonebank.
make their own play.
Speed, he's doing a lot of damage just with these spells being thrown out. Stonebank losing over half his HP, but Speed obviously needs to get out once he gets ruptured. Bloody Nine gonna show up. Chain Frost is actually gonna be committed, but unlucky bounces here from Bloody Nine as DNM also shows up. Maybe they can't find Stonebank, but they can pick off Lodine. Problem is now Dendi's here. Bloody Nine still trying to survive. Even Salves up there for a moment as DNM with a nice harpoon skewer play now onto Dendi. Burn through all the refraction charges. Red 2 is around as well, but I'm not sure if they can really try and go for this. They're going to try, and with the RP out, never mind, they can. Stominant also being slowed up now, in massive trouble. He is gone. 3 for 1. The Lich is the only one to drop. And DogChamp still proving to just be the significantly better team here in this game too. As they now take a...
Tier 1 tower does fall and they can't re-engage. And DogChamp, they're hitting these big timings now. Like, you've got, again, the Harpoon fully up for DNM. It's got 1.9k in the bank. Could be saving for the Blink, and they'll smoke up here. Stonebank.
Not Stonebank. The thing is with the Bloodseeker, like, he's got a BKB up, but he never gets it off.
No.
He does now, but it's too late. There's DNM. A perfect
Oh my
RP.
God.
Onto 2. It's just... It's a clinic, John. This game is just a clinic from DogChamp.
It is. Like,
position and suddenly you're just going to get RP'd to death. Dendi does end up buying out another fire in the meantime on the TA, but he's left himself with no buyback gold. So it's kind of an all-in play here from Bait, realizing that they are pretty much at the cusp of this game ending. Dominant looking for a lasso, is going to find one, but a nice gaze out from Bloody Nine. Immediately just putting a stop to all that Dominant was trying to do. The Stonebank did move in. Lowdown also moves into this team fight, but nobody is dying. Nobody's going down. And DogChamp, I mean, it's 4v5. They might want to reset and play. It's going to be very hard to defend without your TA. I mean, he is the highest net worth on the side of Bait.
Yeah, it's really awkward now for the side of Bait. It's not comfy to go for that defense. They dropped the vac wall as well. It's your big teamfight counterplay. Not there. Lasso in 15. Maybe you can go for a lasso back off the fountain.
Nice skewer from Lowline for a moment. Problem was the RP's there anyway. D&M almost gets skewered into the fountain, but then he just skewers right back out as Moose goes a little bit deep, but he's still fine. Not for long though. He is dead.
They call?
Yeah, I mean, what else are you going to do? Megas are up. You're too far behind. DogChamp just proving to be a significantly better team here in 2 or 3. And, you know, you got to give props to these boys. I mean, they've just been... I keep...